This is Mini back. Sit down here with you guys for a minute. And let's start this. Wipe off the camera lens. Let's start off this ramp truck build. Like I said, I haven't touched it since 2 weeks ago. I planned on doing the live build every Thursday. Had some opportunities come up with some family stuff that I didn't have a chance to change. So with that being said, just recap, we're going to take this kit here. I'm going to try to build it all online, so I haven't touched it at all since the unboxing. So today we're going to use X-Acto blade number 11. So it's supposed to be a brand new blade. Put on there. Oh, wrong knife, that's why. Alright, we're using new X-Acto blade number 11. We're going to use my Tamiya clippers. We're going to use Tamiya extra thin cement. We might use some BSI Insta-Cure glue and some Insta-Cure. So, like I stated last time we opened this up, I'm not going to use that cab. I'm just going to use this bed and the chassis and stuff, and we're going to build our own style of ramp truck. So today I want to get started with the bed. So the parts we're going to need today are going to be this, two sides. We need a bed. Need that. We need that. And I believe that's it. Let's move this stuff right here to the side. Today we'll just do some construction. I think another tool that's going to help us today is move this out of the side. I think we'll get some tape out. I like to use this 3M low tack. I know it's just tape, but spending the money for the better tape is always better in the long run. I've tried to use the dollar store blue tape. It doesn't work as well. So today, let's clean up some parts. Look at this, make sure there's no parts, tree, anything. Like I see a little bit of plastic right here. What I usually do during a build is pull the parts out, clean them all up first. Let's see this right here. I usually rub my finger along it, and if it stands out, I take care of it. Looks like some blue dye, something. You guys see that? I don't know if the camera shows it. Some junk in it. Huh. Right. Then usually use these snips. If you use these snips, then I get as close to the plastic as I can. And that helps. Usually helps clean the parts up. And I'm guessing this is I'm not sure I'm going to run the tire rack yet or not. We'll see how this builds out before I start using those pieces. Hope you guys are all staying safe. I see Florida is about to get hit again. I know we got a lot of followers and a lot of Floridian friends down there. We got a lot of followers and friends on the East Coast as it is anyway. I've been seeing some pictures come out of the Acme show was this weekend, and I've seen pictures from a local show here in Missouri. There was a couple shows this weekend that a few people attended. So far, like I said in the introduction video to this build, there's a lot of people that had purchased this kit and had a lot of warpage issues, but so far this kit here must have been after the fact. I haven't been able to attend a model show in a couple years. Work and stuff. And I did a tribute build. That Fairlane I showed you guys a couple weeks ago. I sent it off to Texas, and David at Detail Junkies is going to show it this weekend down at the Texas. I think it's the Pistons, Rod and Pistons show in Texas, so I'm kind of excited. I know Pete and George Ramos, Pete from Scaled World and George Ramos, which has his channel is Vision 124, display a few of mine at shows up in the like the New Jersey and NL East and their diversified scalers contest and stuff like that. So even though I personally don't get to shows, a lot of my builds are shipped around and displayed, and I really appreciate you guys for doing that for me. So there's that. Alright, now it looks like I got all the pieces cleaned up. Just to do a refresh, we're going to build the ramp bed today. So basically, if you have this kit, we're starting right off at step 6. So it looks like we got this. Goes right there like that. See, I already don't like that gap. So what I'm going to do is trim this down right here. See, yeah, that's a lot better. You got that. Alright. Let's see what it looks like on this side. Turn that down just a little bit. Okay, I like the way that looks. Then you got this right here. A little bit of that. Alright. And see, this is where when you got to build a box like this, this is where the tape usually comes in good for me. Well, right there, I can get it centered up. Now let's move this for a minute. Get this. Pull me out some tape. Put that right there like that. I'm gonna put the tape on here first. Smooth it down. I like to smooth it down. That way you see all the impressions. That way you know it's a good stick. And now I'll put it this way. Alright. And if you guys never used this Tamiya extra thin, I also got the extra thin. And this right here is extra thin. This right here is and what I do is usually I'll do both sides just to give it a little bit of extra. And then I'll go back in there. There's that. Then say we got this wall right here. Let's see. So now we got that. So I'm guessing this goes right there. That'll help keep that squared away a little bit. That's that. I didn't glue this on yet. Looks like it's... I think I found my first... I see a little warpage on this front box. It's a little bowed out. It's a little bowed out if you guys can't see that just a little bit. This piece here might need some super glue. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to super glue this top piece on and try to pull that bow in, because it's bowing pretty decent right there. Let's, oh, looks like it might have to do that. That might not be a bow. That might be the way it's contoured. I'm going to trim the inside of this bracket up just a little bit. See if we can't help it move in a little bit. Yeah, that helped it a lot. Okay, got one little spot over here to clean up. So you guys, I've always suggested in my other videos that always test fit, clean up. Alright, we're going to do some glue there, glue there. Alright, see if we can't pull this, see if we can't pull that warpage in. Yeah, I still use a turntable. Now this project here, a little too big for it. I lost a gear. I haven't talked to you much in a little bit, S10. We moved in 2000 and last year, and in the move I lost the gear to the turntable, dude. A little bit of pressure, yeah. See, that warp wasn't that bad. Just a little bit of pressure with the super glue. Now I'll just use a kick on it. Always got my paper towels. Never run out of that. Yeah, that brought that warp part in. So far, that was the only piece I seen warp so far. Alright, now let's go in to get the floor in. Now if we go right there. Alright, look at the underneath. Huh, look what I just noticed. The part number, if you guys can't see that, part number is 420. That's my birthday, 420. So it looks like the gaps on here ain't too bad. So let's put some tape on here and get some glue in there. So to pull that together, we're going to start at the top. Start up here. There. Get that right there. reason why I like to use low contact tape is because you don't want to pull the pieces apart after you get them in there. I'm going to trim this down. I know some builders like to use blue tack, but to me I don't think it gets as tight as a fit as it does when you use tape. Alright. So on this, I'm going to use super glue on this. No, I'll use the Tamiya extra thin. I actually need a bigger brush. Let me pull out another paintbrush. This right here being a bigger seam, I like to use a bigger brush. Because see right here, this little bitty brush. I'm going to use a bigger brush because it's a bigger, longer seam. I'm going to pull this. I had to pull that in just a little bit. There's a little warpage going on right there. So far it's just been in the bulkhead. It ain't been nowhere else. Yeah, see, just that little bit of contact glue pulled that bow in. Alright. Now let's see what, now you got to put the chassis in. Yeah. Let's see. So that's how that chassis goes. See, does it spread anything out? Nope. Alright. So now, to me, I think gonna be best because it's pulling. You have to tape it. If you use it to my extra thin, you're gonna have to tape it to get it to pull in. And then hopefully it holds. Or you could just use the super glue. Let's go with the extra thin and see what we get. And usually when you use the tape, you get a constant pressure instead of trying to hold it with your hands. Yeah, see that gap? I think the gap is too big for the contact. We'll probably have to use the super glue on this build, on this part. I got clamps somewhere. Let these set up here. Everything else seems to be set and decent. I don't think these are wide enough. These are just little clamps that I got at Harbor Freight in their $3 bin. They're just plastic. I don't like the metal ones because you don't want to damage your plastic. So now it looks like there is a little bow right there. Let's see how this tail piece goes on first. Goes on like that. And like that. Yeah. So I'm going to super glue this down. See a little bow right there? I'm going to super glue that down. Where's another clamp? And then I always keep Q-tips around. Alright, get that down. Get that down. Give me a little kick in there. Let that set for a minute. Then it looks like the tail piece goes up like this, so we'll wait for that right there to dry for a few minutes. We can untape the rest, I guess, and see what damage is. I guess some of the guys that have been buying this kit and it had lots of warpage have been getting replacement parts from Mobius, so that's good to see that their customer service is acknowledging the fact that so far I've seemed to be able to be okay without any issues. Get back in there. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. All right. Let's see what we got here now. After we did the super glue, filled that in. Let's I'm gonna have to do some sanding on that real quick. Just to make sure it's good, clean. Make sure it's good and clean. Alright, so we got that. Put that in there like that. I think I'm going to super glue this in there too, just to give it a better fit. Okay, let me see. Got some cleanup to do. Always keep your Q-tip around. And sometimes you can, if you're using super glue, sometimes you can, by using the Q-tip, when you run your super glue, like say you have too much extra, you're actually using that to fill in a seam. So it's also like a gap filler. So it looks like we got that there. Alright, since I use super glue, I'm going to give it a kick. Alright. And I guess, where's my paper towel? Clean up what we're doing. I guess since you guys are going to be going along with the build, should I do what's, I guess that's how this goes, like this. Should we do the tire carrier? You guys think we should do the tire carrier? I wasn't going to do the tire carrier. I was just going to have a box like this. Had a little blueprint right there. Then where's my blade? take a hammer to Stig, you think I should just leave it like this and not put the tire rack on it? Because the tire rack would go like this. I kind of like it just the box. Let's see what else. So it looks like we did all that. And then it's got a boom and a winch roller. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Stig. Alright. Now here's the cab. Here's the cab I want to use with it. I'm going to go with the 66 cab and not the 67. So I'm using a different cab. Thanks, Torn. Because I have this right here I want to put on the bed. And this right here is a full original annual custom. I started this a couple years ago. And I need to finish it. But it was like my version of the first Bronco. So I was going to use the 66 cab and put that on there. What do you guys think? Because this right here was an original 62 AMT annual kit that I cut down and made a short bed using the Revell 66 Suburban roof. So I still got a lot of work to do on this, but I was going to do this as a full YouTube build. So, all right. So we got that bed. So I don't think I want to use. Okay. I got to use the winch because there's a hole in the gap of the bed. So I got to use this. Which I think that adds a little bit of detail to it anyway. We'll do that. Get that little piece right there. If you guys have never used the Tamiya liquid glues, you guys would really enjoy it. Okay, got that in there like that. Then it's got this genie boom. I think. Where did my clippers go? Did I drop them? Gotta be around here somewhere. I'm supposed to have this boom right here. I'm supposed to swing and what have you. I'm not liking that at all. Yeah, see, that won't fit. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't like that at all. I think we're going to cap that off. It's not solid. See, I don't know. I don't know what goes on both sides of the bed either. Oh, they're marker lights. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to leave those. So that slot right there, it's clear marker lights, if you guys can't see that. But I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this for what I want to do. So I think we'll just close that off. Let's get a piece of plastic out. Let's see what I got here. Got a couple different size plastic stock. Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. There we go. Right there. So, that. Piece of that. Get it full of glue. Put that down in there like that. Then usually with this Tamiya thin glue, it'll melt that right into place. And we'll just have a little bit. Most of the time I don't even put filler in anything like that. If you guys ain't aware, when it comes to me doing filler, I'm a big fan of this Coombe spot putty. It's a lot better than the red Bondo. This right here is like $20 though, versus the Bondo being like $5. But it's just little spots. So pretty much, I don't know how the bed rails set in there. Here are the bed rails. Look like they just set. Looks like they're just going to set on the lever. Let's go ahead and cut these off and clean them up. Pretty well detailed. I don't know if I'll ever have it exposed with the ramps anyway, but if you look, they got all the diamond plate and everything in them. They're pretty. I just don't like how they just set here. Of course, you know, truck will be up a little higher, but they just set on the thing. They're not really secure. So maybe there's something we can do to fix that. We'll look into that. I still ain't sure of a wheel and tire set yet. Some of the 3D printed stuff I got, I think, is too big. I got this set here, but to me, I don't know, I feel like it's too big. It'll make the truck set too high. But I got this set here. But that's just me. Because I don't like the way they looked on the cab. See, to me, it's just too big. So I don't know if I'll keep the original one. Because it comes with a set of Aquilas, I think it is, wheels. I don't know how they say it right offhand. But then I also have this set here if we want to go the street rod, like the Pro Street look. Let's see if we can't center this up in front of the camera. So if we want to go the Pro Street look, we got some big wide fatties we could put on there like that, which they look good, but it kind of takes away from the dually look. But it'll make it look tough, if you guys can picture that. Well, that's one route we can go. Which it looks killer. To me, it looks killer. But then, here's the chassis. Let's do some sizing up. Now, mind you, here's the chassis. That gives us some, I don't know if it gives us any depth or not, but give you that right there. Yeah, see, that don't elevate it at all. It will cab a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I think it looks good too, but we'll have to see as the build goes on how well it progresses together. Well, guys, I think today we settled on getting the bed done. That's what I wanted to do with you guys today. Hopefully the issues I fixed today on camera for you guys will help you if you're building this kit too. You know, you've seen how I pulled the cab in. Most of my warpage is just right here. So hopefully you guys don't come into something too awful. I'll leave this alone until next week. So maybe next Thursday again, we'll catch up. And we'll see where we go from there and see how we're moving on. Still don't know no color yet. I think next week we'll try to work on the chassis and see what we can't get situated that way. Looks like it just glues in. It's one thing about the Mobius stuff. It's parted out pretty good. But then I look, see where the cab is, like that. So that's what it's looking like right now. Well, guys, this is Minnie. Hope you guys enjoyed. About an hour long. Thanks, Stig. Yeah, I'm trying, but I'm trying to get back into the flow of everything. You guys have a great one. keep posting your builds on the Mr. Midi Greens Facebook page. I enjoy looking at them. I try to follow you guys here on YouTube as well. I might not comment as much, but I am trying to follow, and I do enjoy what you guys are building. You guys have a great day.